ஹலோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், இன்றைக்கி நான் உங்களுக்கு டெல்லி சல்தனேட் பற்றி தான் பேச போகிறோம். அந்த துக்ளக் டைனஸ்டிக்கு இப்போ வந்துட்டோம். நம்ம கியாசுதீன் துக்ளக் தான் இப்போ ராஜாவாக இருக்கார். ஸோ இப்போ நம்ம கியாசுதீன் துக்ளக்கில் இருந்து ஆரம்பிப்போம். நான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு இங்கிலீஷில் சொல்வேன், அப்புறமாட்டிக்கு தமிழில் சொல்வேன். ஸோ கியாசுதீன் துக்ளக் சன் who is Muhammad bin Tughlaq. So he is one of the greatest king in Tughlaq dynasty. He is one of the popular, and at the same time he is called as wise soul. You will know why while in this story. So while Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq and his sons were in a meeting, everyone was in a meeting, the stage actually collapsed and everyone died. It was actually Muhammad bin Tughlaq. He did it. He collapsed, made the stage like it would collapse in any time, so that everyone will die and he will become the king. After he came to the throne, he became the king, and he is called as wiseful because of his great foolish ideas. Because his ideas were so innovations and creative. At the same time, it was actually not a good idea to, two coins at the same example. He made gold and copper coins, silver and copper coins, so that we don't need gold. It will be easy to find this silver coin. So he made one. It was his own currency, but it was easy to duplicate. You can see this actually was a good idea because you need to find gold. It will be hard. So he created silver coins. But this plan actually failed because this could easily be duplicated. So this was a failure. And the second plan was to capture the other areas, the kingdoms. So it was actually above the Himalayas, after the Himalayas. So you need to pass the Himalayas. So Muhammad bin Tughlaq sent many warriors, but none of them could even pass the mountains because of the cold. Because it was too cold and the soldiers couldn't handle. Only 2 to 10 soldiers had returned to the kingdom back alive. There were more than 10,000 soldiers died due to just cold. Not even in the war. They died uselessly, guys. And the third is he wanted to raise the tax so that he could manage the large kingdom. And also this is in the whole Delhi Sultanate, the kingdom reached its peak on Muhammad bin Tughlaq's dynasty only. Muhammad bin Tughlaq's rule. It was the Delhi Sultanate was at its peak extension. So as I was saying, he raised the tax, and he raised the tax near the Ganga Doab. But he thought that he would get more money, but it was actually, they were in famine. The drought. There was not enough water to grow any crops or earn money. So the peasants were so unhappy, and he raised the tax at that time. So he didn't knew that. So most of the peasants, what they did was leave the town and run to the jungle. See, this was actually a good idea to raise the tax and maintain the kingdom, the large kingdom, but it was actually a failure because he raised in a wrong area where there was a famine going on. So you can see he wanted to do good things, but it was actually going on to failure and failure. So now I am going to say his another plan. He failed all his plans, so he tried to do this as good as possible, but this was the worst idea ever, guys, because he changed the capital to Delhi to Daulatabad, because Delhi was actually experiencing many attacks from the north side because there were many kingdoms from the north. But he thought that they could easily go to south and he could defend himself because his territorial expansion, many things were above. If it goes into it down, so it would protect from the upper areas, while the lower area only had ocean, so he would safely be there. But this was actually a pretty good idea, changing the capitals. But what he did was not just change the capitals. He commanded the whole Delhi town people to change from Delhi to Daulatabad. So everyone walked from Delhi to Daulatabad. There was many rest houses and water and rituals performed. He put it in every 1 kilometer. Every Delhi citizens were traveling, and he put built rest houses and many things every 1 kilometer. So it was actually a good plan, guys. If anyone would be tired, they could easily drink water and rest there. So actually that was a good idea. Many people could have traveled, but the thing is, he he said everyone to travel. So even those the restaurant didn't help because everyone actually died. Most of the people died, and from when he reached Daulatabad, the Delhi was experiencing many revolts against it because many people were attacking Delhi, and there was many revolts in the upper area. So now what he did, this is the actually the worst plan. This is correction because he changed his capital again from Daulatabad to again Delhi. Past one. So this time that he changed every citizen from Delhi to Daulatabad, many people actually died and only few could survive and come to Daulatabad. But he changed his capital again, and this time he was not as brilliant as me guys. He was actually a fool, as the name suggests, the wise fool. He did every people who came from the Delhi to Daulatabad, he transferred them again. His plan was actually a failure first time, and he is doing that again. What he thought, and he changed the Daulatabad people to Delhi again to go back to your own town. Like what? And everyone actually died again. So many people actually survived, but also at the same time now they are going in return, right? So now many people died. Only few survived, guys. Literally killed so many people. This is the worst thing of the Delhi Sultanate, guys, and that's why the Delhi Sultanate actually saw a downfall in his area, in his rule, because after changing the capital to Delhi, he didn't did many things for the capital Delhi Sultanate, and after he died, he was succeeded by his son Firoz Shah Tughlaq. So this guy is also from the Tughlaq dynasty, and he could not manage the kingdom. He was actually a good king. He could have been popular, but he didn't because of his father. His father didn't do many changes. He literally made the kingdom downfall. So most of this king's time went to arranging the nobles back again and maintaining the kingdom. But this guy Firoz Tughlaq built many Firozapur and some 2 to 3 towns. He built 2 to 3 towns and some many structures. He was actually pretty good king. He also took many revenue systems administration. He changed many things, but he's not as popular as Muhammad bin Tughlaq. So yeah, he was actually a downfall too. And after this, I will explain about Lodi dynasty in my next video. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I will tell about the next dynasty, which is Lodi dynasty, I think. I will tell about it in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you subscribe to our channel if you haven't.